your muscles tense up, your palms get sweaty, and your stomach feels so uncomfortable for absolutely no reason. These are all common symptoms of anxiety. And if you've experienced them, you are definitely not alone. According to the World Health Organization, around 301 million people worldwide live with an anxiety disorder.
So, what exactly is anxiety? Anxiety is a mental health condition where a person feels excessive fear, worry, or nervousness that continues even without real danger.
Normally, stress helps protect us, but in anxiety, the body's alarm system becomes desensitive.
Anxiety involves communication between several systems in the body. Now, to understand anxiety, we need to start in the brain. Inside the brain is a small structure called the amygdala. Think of it as your body's threat detector, an internal alarm system. Its job is to decide whether something is safe or dangerous. In anxiety disorders, this alarm becomes overactive. It can treat normal situations like threats, even when nothing dangerous is happening. When the brain senses danger, it activates a system called the HPA axis. This is the body's stress control system.
The HPA axis releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These prepare the body for survival. Heart rate increases, breathing speeds up, muscle tense, and digestion slow down.
This response helped humans survive real danger in the past, but today it can also be triggered by exams, deadlines, or social pressure. Normally, cortisol helps the body respond to stress, but when stress becomes constant, cortisol stays high for too long. This can lead to fatigue, irritability, insomnia, and difficult on focusing.
But here's something scientists couldn't explain for a long time. Why do people with anxiety often experience stomach problems too?
To understand that, researchers have studied a connection between two systems, the gut and the brain. This is called the gut-brain axis. It is a communication system linking the brain and digestive system through nerves, hormones, immune signals, and even microbes. Now things get even more surprising from here. Inside your gut lives a community of microorganisms called the microbiome. These include bacteria, fungi, and viruses. Scientists estimate there are around 38 trillion microbial cells in the human body. That's roughly the same number as human cells. They help digest food, support immunity, and produce chemical signals that can influence the brain.
But how do scientists actually know this connection exists?
Researchers use DNA sequencing to study microbes inside the gut. This allows them to identify bacteria that cannot even be grown in the laboratory. A 2024 review of anxiety research found consistent evidence that people with anxiety show differences in gut bacteria, immune activity, and stress hormone regulation.
When gut bacteria become imbalanced, a condition called dysbiosis occurs. This may weaken the gut barrier, allowing signals to enter the bloodstream. When it becomes weaker, signals that should stay in the gut can spread through the body.
Scientists also study brain chemicals that regulate mood and stress. Two of the most important are GABA and serotonin. GABA is a chemical that helps calm brain activity. When this system is working properly, the brain can calm itself down after stress. But when it is disrupted, the brain may stay in a heightened state of alert for longer.
Here's one of the most surprising findings in neuroscience. Around 90 to 95% of serotonin is actually produced in the gut. Most people think serotonin is only a brain chemical, but most of it is made in the digestive system. However, this gut serotonin mainly helps regulate digestion. It does not directly act as happiness in the brain, but it really shows how biologically active the gut really is.
Researchers believe that when the gut microbiome is imbalanced, it may indirectly influence how these chemical systems function. This can affect how the body regulates stress and emotional responses over time. Anxiety affects hundreds of millions of people worldwide. During stress, the brain prioritizes detecting threats over learning and focus. That is why anxiety can make studying so much harder. The good news is that anxiety can often be managed. Sleep, exercise, and stress management help regulate the body's stress response. Most of your gut bacteria feed on dietary fibers from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. When they break down fiber, they produce compounds that support gut health and reduce inflammation.
However, lifestyle change alone may not be enough for everyone.
Professional treatments such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and medication can be important. If anxiety symptoms affect daily life, seek help from a healthcare professional. This video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical advice.
For many years, anxiety was only thought to be connected to the brain.
But modern science shows a bigger picture.
The brain detects stress, hormones spread the signal, the immune system responds, and the gut microbiome reacts. These systems are constantly communicating.
And anxiety happens when this communication becomes unbalanced. Maybe mental health was never about just one organ.
It is a whole body story.